This is ABC 7 at 10.
We're one of, if not the safest cities in America, not despite the fact that we are a city of immigrants, but because we are a city of immigrants. We have a chance to lead on this issue right now in this campaign, and after we win as governor, bringing people together to replace stunts with solutions and lead before it's too late.
Tonight, El Pasoan Beto O'Rourke campaigned at UTEP as he runs for Texas governor against the incumbent Greg Abbott. O'Rourke spoke to many young El Pasoans on the last day to register to vote in the November election, now which is less than a month away. Good evening and thank you for joining us for ABC 7's 10 at 10. I'm Stephanie Valle.
And I'm Eric Elkin. We begin with extra perspective from O'Rourke in an exclusive one-on-one interview with him. After the rally, we discussed a variety of topics, including the migrant surge and what he thinks may be different this time compared to his previous campaigns. ABC 7's Sam Harris-Simowitz got to speak with him in an interview you'll see only on ABC 7.
I'm here with Democratic candidate for governor in the state of Texas, Beto O'Rourke. Mr. O'Rourke, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for coming out, and what a great night here at UTEP. A lot of students, a lot of people registered to vote, a lot of people committed to volunteering to reach other voters to make sure that we win. And I think El Paso, Texas is going to bring us over the line, and El Paso will have the first governor of the state of Texas, and it's going to happen this year.
Sir, today marks 4 weeks until Election Day. So what is this final push over this next month going to be like before people head to the polls on November 8th?
This is a push to make sure that every single Texas voter understands that for whatever reason, after 8 years, Greg Abbott has failed us. Whether it's funding for our schools, whether it's the fact that for the rest of the state the grid doesn't work, higher utility bills and property taxes, and the most extreme abortion ban in America that he signed into law last year. You add all that up, and his failure to act after so many mass shootings in Texas, including in El Paso, we realize it's time to turn the page, vote for change, and move forward. And that's the message I need to deliver to each and every single eligible Texas voter across the state.
And sir, if you are elected governor, what do you plan on your working relationship being with leaders and communities along the border, especially here in El Paso? So with city leaders like Mayor Leeser, so how do you plan on building that relationship with border community leaders?
I'm going to make sure that this is a relationship of respect, that local leaders here, whether it's the county judge, the sheriff, the mayor, the city council, they see me as a partner who's going to come to the table with resources and policy and assistance to make sure that El Paso can rise to its full promise. And that's true for every Texas community, whether we're along the border or anywhere else deeper in the interior of the state of Texas. I want to make sure that Republicans and Democrats can come together and do the big things, focusing on world-class public schools, expanding Medicaid so that we can all see a doctor, and making sure that the best jobs in America are found right here in the state of Texas.
And lastly, you ran in 2018. You didn't win, but it was a very close contested race. You ran again through a presidential race in 2020, and now you're running for governor in 2022. Why do you and why does your campaign see this election this year different? What are you guys doing differently, and what do you see differently to have a different outcome?
You know, after 8 years of Greg Abbott, high inflation, high property taxes, we lead the nation in school shootings, so many unsolved problems on his watch. I think that Texas is ready to turn the page. And I know that I can offer leadership that brings Republicans and Democrats to the table, represents border communities like ours right here in El Paso to make sure that they have a seat at the table as well, and allows us to make progress on issues that are important, to offer solutions instead of stunts, to make sure that all of us are heard and all of our votes are counted. This is a really important year. Everything that we care about literally is on the ballot, including the lives of our kids in these classrooms 20 weeks after that shooting in Uvalde. We got to make sure that we come through. And so I'm so grateful to run. I feel so lucky to be running with so many wonderful people, and nowhere more so than right here in El Paso, where we enjoy so much support, and I'm grateful for that.
All right, Mr. O'Rourke, thank you so much for your time. That was Democratic candidate for Governor Beto O'Rourke. For now, reporting on UTEP's campus, I'm Sam Harris-Simowitz, ABC 7.